welcome to Bal Gatha, a Spotify exclusive brought to you by Gatha Story. Bal Gatha is the home of classic bedtime stories that not only entertain but also educate your child. The Merchant's Wife and the Thief. There was a bania, or a merchant, who was sleeping in his house. His wife was sound asleep next to him when he heard a noise. A thief had entered his room. The thief realized that the merchant was awake and he quickly hid under the bed. He whispered to his wife, "Dearie, listen, a thief is in the room. What are we to do?" Now his wife was a smart woman. She replied, "Why did you wake me up? I was having such a fine dream." "What did you dream?" asked her husband. He was curious and eager to know all about her dream. "I dreamt that I had 3 fine sons. We named them and their names were Mugwani, Haji and Chor." The last name literally means thief. "What silly names," said the bania. "If you name them like this, how will you call them?" "By their names, of course," she replied. "How can anyone name someone as Chor? If you had to call him at night, what would people think?" "Why, I would call simply, Chor, Chor." With these words, she got off the bed and ran out of the room. Her husband followed her immediately. Once they were out of the room, they quietly locked the door behind them. The thief thought that the husband and wife were still talking about the dream, and he remained silent under the bed, waiting for their return. In the meantime, the merchant and his wife had woken up their neighbors, and they soon returned with many men. The thief was caught and taken away to prison. Today's story has been rewritten for brevity, context, and language by Meenu Pandit and edited by Amar Vyas. Story was narrated by Shirali Biju. Audio editing by Prashant.